Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and I'm Sophie Broom, and my makeup page on Facebook is called Flat Fabulous. Today what we're going to be doing is contouring and highlighting and lips. I've already put my base on in my eyes. It is a rose gold winged eyeliner in my eyebrows. So let's get started. First of all, for highlighting, I'm going to use a NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Custard. This is like a warm beige colour, so you do have to be quite brown for this. And then I'm just going to sweep it under the eye. And then drag it down a bit. And then the next eye. Forehead. If you have a small forehead, like me, a pea head, really pile it on. You really want to bring out your head. Oh, that sounds pretty weird. The nose, down there, Cupid's bow. Right, beauty blenders. Everyone's been going on about beauty blenders. Doesn't really matter where you get them from, they're all the same. It's a sponge at the end of the day. I got mine for 99p in Habs. I went bargains on town. So I'm just going to blend it in. If you feel like your foundation or concealer isn't moving very well, get a bit of water and dab it, and it'll make it move easier. So I'm dabbing it and sweeping it across. With this sponge, it's really helpful that it has this point, so I can get right in the corner. And then I'm doing the same on the other side. Forehead. This is really a good trick to highlight your eyebrows as well. Right, contouring. I'm going to use Skin Base Foundation by Illamasqua in shade 13. I'm going to apply on the back of my hand. I'm going to use a lip blush to apply this. With the contouring, I'm not going to start from the ear, I'm just going to start halfway. The next side. Small forehead, only go there because we don't need to hide it because it's only small. And then put some on the back of your head, on your hand. If you think you have quite a wide nose, this is perfect. But I just have like a little, almost a ball sack at the end of my nose, so I like to thin that out. And then neck, so I'm going to do all along the jawline, lines down, and then I'm going to get another sponge, and I'm just going to go upwards. If you want more of a dramatic look, go really harsh and do a line, but I like mine quite blended. Just keep blending it, and then dab it on your nose. Neck. It's okay if you don't get it all blended on your neck, because you can go in with your foundation brush, or whatever you use for your foundation, to blend it out. Just a tiny bit on your forehead. Blend it in. Right, what we're going to do now is something called baking. What I normally use is an Illamasqua loose powder in 010 and it's white, but I'm running out, so I'm going to use a cheap alternative, and it's from 2000 collection, and it's shea loose powder, and it's more creamier. Works exactly the same. With baking, I wouldn't apply too much on, because when you have pictures with a flash, all you just see is stripes of white. So I'm going to use the end of my sponge. I'm going to use under the eye, And then under the neck. And then nose. Forehead. Right. While that's baking, I normally draw my eyebrows on, so I've done that already. So what I'm going to do is my lips. If you have dry lips, use a matte prep and prime. It's perfect. And lips that bleed. Bleeding means if you wear dark lipstick and you see like tiny little wrinkles going in where your lipstick's running out, this solves all your problems. I'm in love with this product. So I'm just going to scrape it all across. I look like I have concealed lips. Right, this lip liner, I don't know what I'd do without it, and thank you, credits for Amy McKenzie for introducing it to me. It's Illamasqua and it's in the shade Woo. It looks quite pink, but actually it is actually quite nude. So I'm going to just apply it on the bottom and the top of the outer lip. I really don't know what I'd do without this lip liner. It matches everything. Right, once you've put as much lip liner on, I'm going to move on to lipsticks. For my perfect nude lip, I use 2 MAC lipsticks, and the first one is called Honey Love. Again, this is perfect. It's like a warm pink beige. It is my favourite. Paste that on there. And then this is quite of an ombre nude lip, so I'm going to use another lipstick called Myth. I'm not going to go all across, I'm only going to go in the middle, I'm going to wiggle it. And then the top. And there you have it, lips are done. Right, our powder should have set now, and I'm going to use a Zoeva brush in 101, and it's the Luxe Face Definer, and it's in an egg shape. So I'm going to wisp it off really quick. If everyone's wondering what brushes I do use, they are Zoeva. They are affordable, they wash really well, they're just amazing. And they've got a new collection out, and it's a rose gold one. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're so pretty and rose gold. Get your hands on them on beautybay.com. Right, powder contouring. I'm going to use the Zoeva brush again, and it's a Face Paint 109, and it's in a thin square shape. I'm going to use an Illamasqua blusher, which is actually really dark brown, and I'm going to pat it on there. I'm not going to put too much on because you can't really go back if you put too much on, so just add it, like build it up. And again, with the same technique, I'm only going to go in the middle, and then I'm going to wiggle up. If you do want a more sharp line, just keep going. Sharp. And the same on the other side. I'm going to do my duck face. Neck. Forehead. Everyone loves the chisel cheekbone look. If you do get any Zoeva brushes and they come with a little case, keep them on because your brushes get everywhere and ruined. Right, if you think your contouring is too strong of a line, go in whatever you use with your foundation. I've used a buffer brush by Zoeva and it's a 104. So I'm just gonna go like that. If you do want to contour your nose again and you feel like it's not thin enough, I always apply it with my finger, and then I just go, if you do on that pin nose look, and then the bottom, and then again go in with whatever brush you applied your foundation with and blend it. Or you're almost going on top of it so it's not so strong. Right, highlighting. Everyone wants the glow. What I use for my glow, I use an Illamasqua Pure Pigment, and it's a nice cream beige champagne colour. Packaging is absolutely terrible, but does get everywhere, but it is worth the money. They are quite expensive. So I'm going to use a Fan Bush by Zoeva, and it's 129. And I'm just going to go on the top. Depends how much you want on there. If you only want a little bit, don't apply too much. But I'm a bit of a drag queen when it comes to highlighting, so I love the glue. And then tip your mouth. Nose. This is not a fan of people put on the nose. Not a lot of people like it, but if you do, go for it. And that's it. Stay tuned to my channel and I hope you like it. Please comment at the bottom if you have any requests of what you want to do or any products you want to try out but you don't dare try them out because they're crap. I will happily try them out. Thank you. Bye.